All right, hello germs, ladies and germs. We're back. We're on the Hiboy S2 Max scooter today, and we're gonna do a range test. I'm gonna do a time lapse and pop a song over it, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I like and don't like about the scooter after having ridden it for approximately 20 miles. I'm expecting 15 to 20 miles on the scooter. We're in the D mode, which is drive mode. We have a 450 watt motor and a 48 volt 11.6 amp hour battery. Now, this scooter is basically a replica of the Ninebot MAX, which is a 36 volt scooter. So we're gonna see how this thing does with 48 volts right out of the box. There's an upgrade you can do for the Ninebot MAX that puts it around 48 volts. And with this scooter, you just don't have to do that at all. The top speed, I tested it yesterday. It's 20 miles per hour with my 6'2", 220 pound weight on it. So it's a bit faster than the Ninebot MAX out of the box. Let me just put you on time lapse. You'll watch the range test real quick, and then we'll get to the things that I like and I don't like about the scooter. All right, everybody, that's gonna sum up the range test on the Hiboy S2 Max. You can see here we have 0% battery. We went 27 miles though, which is actually farther than the Ninebot MAX went at 10 miles per hour. We had an average speed of 15 miles per hour and we got the same range. So the 48-volt system definitely attributes to lower internal resistance, lower battery temperature, and it equals more range. So I'm very impressed with the scooter. It's basically a sheer clone of the Ninebot MAX, except we've got more range, obviously, the 48-volt system. You don't have to buy the 48-volt upgrade kit like you do with the Ninebot MAX. It's just already like that. I really love the folding latch, super solid. My Ninebot MAX one broke in the first couple of rides, and this thing is just rock solid. I love the display, very easy to see, very accurate. There wasn't any voltage sag. It's all programmed into the firmware, so you can tell exactly how much battery you have if you look at the app, or you can just see 1 out of 5 bars on this thing. Top speed in drive mode is around 15, and top speed in sport mode is faster than the Ninebot MAX. We got up to 20 miles per hour in the sport mode. Hiboy did an excellent job with the scooter, but there are a few things I don't like. The cruise control doesn't work. It's advertised to have cruise control as a function. If you hold the throttle in the same place for 5 seconds, it's supposed to long beep, and then you're supposed to be able to maintain the same speed. Doesn't do that at all. The electronic brake, which is supposed to kick in when you're holding the actual brake. You get a front drum brake in the front, and then you get an electronic brake that helps you out in the back. But this thing does not have an electronic brake, even though it's advertised to. But even though you don't get cruise control and you don't get the electronic brake, it has more range and a higher top speed than the Max. So I'm not gonna dock it too many points for that. Another thing I'm not quite a huge fan of is the lower deck height. You can see here it's about 3 inches off the ground. And if you're going over curbs or over bigger bumps, you're gonna scrape the bottom of it. So you gotta pull the front tire up and kind of jump off it a little bit. Minor inconvenience. Some little things I like about the scooter. You can see the valve stem here actually sticks out of the tire a bit, so it's a lot easier to hook up traditional bicycle pumps to these tires. You don't need to buy the electronic pump if you don't want to. Metal fender here in the back didn't break. I accidentally stepped on it a couple times, so that's stronger. It's got the little metal side supports here. I don't like how the brake line extends in front of the headlight like that. How does that pass QC? You just make the brake line a little bit shorter and then it gets out of the way of the headlight, but as it stands stock, you need to like zip tie this thing out of the way of the headlight. It's kind of annoying. The bell works great. I used that a couple times to get people out of my way. Pretty easy to use, no complaints there. All right, you guys, that's gonna sum up the video on the Hiboy S2 Max. This thing is a great scooter. Like I said before, excellent commuter choice if you're in the market for a commuter scooter, and excellent value right here. No doubt about it in my mind. Get a 20-mile-an-hour top speed, 27-mile range, and it just fits and works. So no complaints, honestly. Very impressed with the range test. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.